And see, set it in there, see, make sure it needs to be a little bit deeper. See that? You want to cover it up right to here. You don't want to backfill your hole, because if you backfill your hole, when you water it's going to sink. When it sinks, the next time you water it, dirt's going to start washing up on the trunk. You wash up on the trunk, you're going to eventually get trunk rot, and it's going to rot, and it's going to die. If you plant it too high, the root ball is going to be exposed to the sun and the air, and it's going to dry out. Root ball's meant to be under the ground. Okay, this is just organic mulch and the native soil. You don't need expensive stuff. You don't need all that additives, no fertilizer, just regular organic mulch. Don't fertilize for at least 6 months. Let it get settled in, throw out some roots, be happy, because to fertilize itself, to take up the nutrients, is a lot of work for the tree. So right now it's a baby branch. Let it be a baby branch. Let it settle its roots. Then start fertilizing it. Then start working it.
Is there flood irrigation here?
Now there is, yeah.
No, there.
And if it was my tree and I was still doing it by hand, I'd water it once every 3 days. Right now, maybe once a week.
You can just tell your dirt's so dark. So
Oh, that's because we prepped this. Like when after my loquat died, we took out the soil and we got some.
Loquat there?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, it was sad. And a peach tree. I drowned the peach tree. That's why the pluot's got to move.
It's drowning now.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Paul, I'm gonna need you to come to my house.
The mango doctor.
Oh yeah, lots of them.
So we always do level, guys. Always level. Never dig it in like a dip, like a crater, and then you put the tree in the center. Because after a couple of years, it'll rise higher. So always level. And then the berm out here. Most people put their berm here. Want it out here. Further out.
That way the nutrients from the mulch will soak into the side of the hole and break down the hole where it'll be easier for the roots to penetrate. And after it gets past that, it's an Arizona tree. Don't make it a needy tree. Let it be an Arizona tree. If you make it a needy tree, it's always going to be a needy tree. Then when you move or you leave or whatever, the next person ain't going to come in and feed that. I mean, if you're like me, I love my trees. If I'm gone, I want people to take care of my stuff. So I would imagine you'd want the same for it. So just make it simple and easy. That way it doesn't turn into a job. It's not rocket science. Think what would happen in nature. Let that happen to your plants. I don't put kelp on my trees. I don't foliage feed them. God, don't put kelp in the rain. Just spray it, just water. You know, here in Arizona, we're dry, we're arid. So every time you do spray this foliage feeding stuff on there, it builds up a layer on your leaves. Eventually, it's going to block the sun from doing what the leaf needs to photosynthesize. Because we don't have a lot of rain, we don't have humidity, so it just sits there. The only way to get it off is to spray it off. But, you know, so just use what God would use, natural water.
So after you go through all this process, you water right there?
Yes.
Oh yeah, I water.
After well, with the leftover dirt, you'll make a berm if you don't get irrigation. We don't do it because we get enough water. But yeah, to hold that water and then water it in as soon as you're done.
Yeah, if you water your plants deep and it's a spreading root like a guava, like this, you water the roots deep, the roots will go deep. If you just surface water, you're going to have surface roots where they're going to be trying to catch the water up on top. So always put a water well, water deep, unless you have flood irrigation, then just do your thing.
I never step on it.
No, you want to contact
This is an area where there's too much ranch. So it's just a ball the fine roots, it's not like a seed, so they don't have these major tap roots in there. You'll break them.
They're not going to have room to expand or grow.
They will anyhow. Just don't step on it.
Yeah, after you step on it, they're going to just be caught.
Yeah, you're gonna break them off. Yeah, don't step on them. Just pack it down really good, water it. If it goes down, then add a little bit more. You know, just don't step on them.
So if we don't have irrigation, you're saying put like a berm around it and let
Yeah.
the water fill that up so it soaks straight back?
Yeah.